There are those who are excited and think Governor Gavin Newsom's gasoline storage plan will cut the prices of gas, and there are those who fear that this will raise taxes and negatively affect surrounding states. Governor Gavin Newsom has initiated a bold new plan to tackle the issue of gas price spikes in California, which has been a persistent problem in the state. His proposal, currently being debated in a special legislative session, aims to prevent sudden and often drastic increases in fuel prices that have had significant negative effects on consumers. Gasoline price spikes are not uncommon in California, and they tend to coincide with refinery maintenance or unexpected supply issues, leading to a temporary reduction in fuel availability. This in turn causes prices at the pump to soar, often leaving Californians to bear the brunt of inflated costs. The key aspect of Newsom's plan is to require oil refineries to maintain minimum fuel inventories, ensuring that they have adequate backup supplies during maintenance periods. This measure will provide a buffer against supply disruptions and help stabilize prices in the short term. Refineries will no longer be able to claim that routine maintenance, which is necessary for operational safety and efficiency, is a legitimate reason for driving up prices. According to Newsom, these price spikes are not just a matter of market forces, but often translate into increased profits for oil companies who benefit while consumers suffer. In fact, Newsom and his administration argue that the sudden price hikes often result from deliberate manipulation of supply chains rather than unavoidable economic factors. As the plan had been implemented in prior years, experts estimate that Californians could have saved hundreds of millions of dollars at the pump. The state consistently has some of the highest gas prices in the nation, which costs per gallon often exceeding the national average by a significant margin. This is due to a combination of environmental regulations, taxes, and refinery issues specific to California. Newsom's proposal seeks to address one of the more preventable causes of price spikes, refinery behavior. However, Newsom's proposals has drawn sharp criticism from oil companies. Industry representatives argue that the inventory mandates could actually lead to supply shortages, as the requirement to hold a certain amount of fuel in reserve could reduce the amount available for sale. This could, they claim, result in higher costs for consumers, not lower. Additionally, oil companies warn that such regulations could reduce their flexibility in responding to market demands, potentially forcing them to pass on increased operational costs to consumers. They also suggest that mandating inventories could lead to logistical challenges, particularly for smaller refineries that may struggle to maintain the required levels of backup fuel. Neighboring states like Arizona and Nevada have raised their own concerns, suggesting that the plan may disrupt their fuel supplies, leading to broader regional economic impacts. Because California is such a large consumer of gasoline, any changes to its supply and demand dynamics can affect neighboring states that depend on California's refineries for fuel. Critics worry that if California refineries are forced to maintain higher inventories, the amount of fuel available for export to other states could decrease, leading to higher prices across the region. Despite this pushback, Newsom's plan is a part of a broader effort to hold oil companies accountable for price gouging. In fact, the current proposal builds on the legislation passed earlier in 2023 that targeted excessive refinery profits and introduced stricter oversight of the petroleum industry. That legislation set limits on refinery profits and imposed penalties on companies found to be exploiting consumers through inflated pricing. Newsom's administration has been clear that the goal is not only to stabilize gas prices, but also to bring transparency to the prices of oil companies, which have been long operated with minimal public scrutiny regarding how prices are set and profits are earned. In the long run, the governor's approach signals a shift in how California regulates its energy market, moving toward greater accountability and consumer protection. If successful, it could serve as a model for other states grappling with similar issues related to gas price volatility. While the immediate effects of legislation remain to be seen, it represents a strong statement of intent from the Newsom administration in its ongoing effort to combat price manipulation and protect Californians from economic harm caused by unchecked corporate behavior of the oil sector. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if Governor Newsom's bold gasoline storage plan is good or bad. Thank you for watching. See you next time.